All right, guys, I'm ready early, so let's start early. What the heck? What the heck? I mean, you might as well. So come on in. It is KFLive number 201. I'm Knives Fast KC, and we're going to have fun. So come on in, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get this thing going. Now, as you guys know, tonight we're having some fun with some friends of mine, Greg and TC from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Now, normally TC comes on here and he just has run a show and does whatever he wants. And I thought I'd bring on Sheriff Greg to set him straight when he like gets out of line. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna have some fun. So let's tell you what, I see Greg in the wings here. So let's go ahead and see what this guy is doing and bring him on second-rate banana, third-rate banana. Sorry, second-rate, third banana. Hey, Greg, what's up, dude?
How we doing, y'all? Good to see you.
I hear you. That's good. That's good. All right. You're not third banana to me, Greg.
No, I'm third rate in the SMKW. It goes the hierarchy of Isaac being in charge of things, well, as much as he can be in charge.
Got it.
TC, then me.
Got it. Well, let's start this thing off by seeing who the heck is in here. The power of the beard. There you go.
I have been talking to all the wonderful people in chat already. It's good to see them. I see lots of good people in there.
Yep. I see Tim B there. There's Justin, Ohio. Our friend Daily Gear Guide, who's a channel member, JD for EDC. Of course, Pins and Pin Blades. Nice little channel here.
Chat, of course.
Yep. Yeah, Mrs. C's here. Where'd she go? Well, she'll come back around here in just a second. And Mr. Mike Reese is in the chat. That bearded beauty. I like it. He hides the bananas in his beard, says Tim B.
About a dozen.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hadn't seen you since I was there. A few months ago, whenever that was.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we need to get back down there. I've already told my wife that, but she's like, we can't go there every time. I'm like, yeah, we can.
Yeah,
hey, Nasso, what's going on?
We'll do the same thing. I'll give you TC. I'll distract the family. It'll all be good.
There you go. Hey, Mike McCoy, what's up? Hey, Mrs. Hey, Kelly White, what's up? Hey, SBK, what's going on? Lots of channel members. And there's the other half. There's Brian White. Good to see you. That's a great beard, Greg says. Who was that up there? Oh, it went off the screen.
Thank you for that. The beard thanks you as well.
Pins and Pin Blades. There you go. No, don't take this the wrong way, Greg. You look like you should be on the Dukes of Hazzard or something. I don't know.
I'm from Tennessee. That's not a bad thing. That's a perfectly acceptable compliment.
Yes, sir. Good to see you. Distract him with the beard nanas. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, goodness. Ed Harrison, is Ed in here? Somebody said Ed. Where's Ed? Hello, Ed. Nick Martino said hello to Ed. I missed Ed. So we'll see Ed when he comes back around again. But good to see you guys.
I get to be Uncle Jesse. That is awesome. Good suggestion, Mike.
Uncle Jesse, exactly. Hey, Mike McCoy. Hey, B Shady. What's going on?
Jim Miller in there.
Yes, he's a model for Banana Republic. ZZ Top Roadies, says Neil McKenzie.
I am fine with that one. That's a good one.
There you go. Tim B putting the link up. Now, guys, just so you know, we're here to have fun tonight. But, of course, these two gentlemen that are joining me tonight, well, Greg is a gentleman. I don't know about TC. But anyway, are working for Smoky Mountain Knife Works. You guys know, great store. I go there all the time and pick on these guys. And
whenever your wife lets you.
Yeah, when my wife lets me. And so just check them out for sure. And when TC's here, we'll talk a little bit about whatever kind of exclusives or
I'm
sales.
Off the clock. I'm here for fun. TC, on the other hand,
we'll put him on the clock. I like that. That sounds good. All right, guys, tell you what, while Greg's here, we'll do what we normally do during this time before the official guests start. We're going to see what everybody's carrying tonight. Hello, 404 Mini Bike Gang. There's Ed Harrison. Hey, Ed, what's going on, sir? Thank you for being a channel member and for being here. Keith the Knife Freak's in the house. Have I seen Jim Miller yet?
Yeah,
yes, there he is. I saw him up there. Jim Miller, channel member and moderator. So we got Keith and Jim and Tim here as moderators. So thank you guys. Appreciate my mods. So definitely put up your carry today. Let's see who's carrying anything good or bad. I don't care.
Well, what's in your
Well,
pocket?
of course, pins and pinball. I always show mine at the end, Greg. The people get to go first. You can show, but the people go first. Carrying the Tempest Microjets is pins and pin blades. What you got, Greg?
Hey,
Lancelot.
and Ocaso strategy.
Ah, very nice.
As
The
far as a
Acaso
folder.
strategy has decided it's a brick wall, though. When you held that up, that was interesting.
It does do that. I'm holding it in front of my head. Hang on. And then I've got a Knives by Nuge chickpea for my fixed blade of the day.
Chickpea.
One of my personal favorites right there.
There's Daily Gear Guy with MBK Sabertooth. Very nice. Concept Cybin. TPK Kentucky Holler Jack. Arc Company Rambler XL and a Raylight Land Apple. Very nice, sir. There is Kevin Smith, my Nkosi and a QSP Hedgehog today. Very cool. Tim with an EMP EDC relative that he got and a Tempest Microjet. Yes. And a Victorinox Classic SD. There's Andrew Hobbard. What's up? Another channel member. Lots of you guys in here. Robert Willoughby, Bluminati Ninja. Another mod in here and channel member. Lancelot. Hello, sir. All right. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to. There's Tree Stab and Troy. All right. Para 3 S45VN and a QSP Hedgehog in camo carbon. Says
Hedgehog is a great
mini
carry anytime.
Yeah, absolutely. PM2 Micarta S90V case Micarta Warncliffe for Mr. Michael Morgan. Mimo. Tempest Stormcloud Fractus, yes, sir. And a Microjet.
Love seeing the case in there, the classic slip joints.
Yes, sir. We've got a KTKF knife of what is KTKF? Keith the Knife Freak. Okay, got it. Keith the Knife Freak. Gosh, it always takes me a minute. Yep. Hinder XM18 3.5-inch slicer for Mr. Andrew.
18.5 is good. 18.5.
What? The 18.
The Hinder 18.5.
Oh, they have okay, all right. Boone Buckmiller. Hello, Boone. How are you? ZT054. What's that?
I said GEC 32.
Nice. And a ZT 0545. The 0545 is the super thin carbon fiber doodad there. I love that one. Hello, Paul Bessemer. All right, let's see who else. See VV Vision FG and an Aries Devo, an Aries EDC. Wait, Aries EDC Devo Pony Stout, all in blue. Okay, got it. I think I messed it up. I'm sure. Schrade Slight. Do you know that one? I don't know that one.
I think that's one of the new ones, isn't it?
Slight. Okay. Pink CGRB Mini Pirate from Mrs. Yonan, Tiny Sog, and a Fala Malav Mini Light for our friend Neil McKenzie, channel member. Thank you. See who else has something cool. Anybody? Got the new O knife
a second ago.
Zen OAL and a Kaiser Invictus. Very cool. I'm not familiar with that O knife. Knifeless Leatherman Wingman and a Lynch AAP. Greetings from No Knife Land, says Uncle Cow. Hey, man. Good to see you. Rebel Rousers in the house as well. We decided Uncle Jesse's on my right side, or my left side here. It's Benchmade.
Y'all stay out of boss hogs in the fields now.
There you go. Benchmade Adira Tactile Bear for Knives Are Life. Hello, sir. Vosteed Acorn Blue Micarta, of course, thanks to JD. A PM2 and a 15 in 15V and always Mannix 2 Rex 45 DLC with AWT scales for big hams. Nice, dude.
Saw a question there from Jay Cameron, local guy here. When I go into SMKW trying to pick up a knife, sometimes they don't have it in store, but they do have it online. Can they keep some in store for in-person purchases? What usually happens on that is whenever they drop online day one, we have a run of them online before we do anything else. So we usually keep them in our backstock place over in Dandridge itself. So after a day, they'll show up in store. If you have to have it day one, go ahead and buy it on smkw.com. Free shipping above $75, and usually lower than that sometimes as well, depending on what specials we have. And just have it shipped to the house. That way, you're not worried about it getting an oversell or yours getting lost. It's already in the mail on its way to your house, and since it's shipping out of Dandridge, it should be there quick. So
there you go. That's good advice, I think. Jack Wolf After Hours, Jack, Purple Abalone, Artisan Cutlery, Seder, Kuvi, Common Thread, Watermelon, Sugar, and the Red Olight i3TEOS. Now, wait a minute. Kelly, I gotta say this. I think Brian won that knife last week. I think Brian won the Common Thread. I don't know. They've done some in-house trading there. Carrying the Jack Wolf Big Bro with white bone handle, Ohio River Jack Hogan Deca in black magnet cut, Tucson TS337 on my desk, and a Sen cut Toxodon. Nice, SBK.
Which one's the Toxodon? Is that the big one?
Super interesting name. Actually picked up my pair of 3 and S45 at SMKW in person. Nice, 404.
Nice. There's something special about being able to go down the entire thing and be able to pick up dozens of them and see which one really fits your hand.
Oh, Greg, you know this crazy dude right here? This dude, where is he? There he is. You know that Trevor guy? You didn't see him, did you?
Dude, nope. What's going on?
Yeah, Trevor's standing back here. Say hi to everybody, Trevor. Come on, get down where they can see you and wave.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. You sound so thrilled to be here.
Greg needs a longer beard. It's not long enough.
Greg needs a longer beard.
I'm working on it.
He's working on it. Okay. All right. Crewwear Mannix 2, Forest Pocket Metal Hank, Sog, Power Pine in black, Fidget Boy Slider, and a black carbon fiber dice for B Shady. Are we catching up here at all? I don't feel like I am.
Never. Like we never catch
behind. Up. Kershaw Tumbler, Rough Rider, Black Appaloosa, Easy Open Drop Point. There you go, Mike McLaughlin. Welcome and thanks for being a channel member. I do too. The 0512 would be great in manual. It really would. It's a great knife as it is, but it would be a fantastic manual knife. I want to know where Greg's hat is, says Lancelot.
Oh, which one? Today I wore my Rocket City Trash Pandas hat.
There you go.
No, this is after hours. I don't have to wear the hat.
There you go. Tempest microburst today for Mr. Tree Stabbing Troy. I love it. I love it. You know I do. Hey, Addicted to Blades. Look, his bricks back there are like breathing. I don't know what's happening. Tempest Microjet and Blue Titanium, QSP Blue, Mini Penguin Murdered Out, M390, DeVille, Black Micarta, and Olight Baton Turbo for Rebel Rouser. What you got? Your hat. Okay. Well, you didn't
I got the hat, and I also got my Lancelot leather carrying case for my food knife. Just so I can give them a shout out. See, look at that.
There you go. Love it. Christopher Wheeling with the Microjet Monday. Gotta love it.
That could be a thing. Microjet Mondays.
Kershaw,
you need to do each one of your knives with a different letter of the days of the week. That way they can carry one every day.
A lot of people do Fractus Friday, so we've seen
Fridays, Tempest Tuesdays and Thursdays.
There you
need
go.
a W in there.
Just own everything. Paramilitary 2, Concept Corvette XL, and an Artisan Sea Snake. I love the Sea Snake. Hello, Bama. All right. Did I get? Nope. Carry the Civivi Conspirator in purple and Damascus Blade. Nice, Ed. Fed, I should say. Benchmade proper. Oh, you missed your Benchmade proper. I got you. Hey there, Aries. What's going on? Sharpening a prototype Hawk. Nice. I'm missing, you know what, very, very badly. I need it back. Can I go down to Brian's house and steal it? Aries Crow. Keith the Knife Freak Fixie Microjet. Yo Jumbo. MSI, Towser K. He's got your whole store in his pocket, just so you know. Hogue K390, Devo Fireball, QSP Hedgehog, Vampire Jack, Streamlight Protac, 1LAA, Lancelot Leather Wallet, Forrest Hanks, Community Jank. All for Bluminati Ninja, channel member, and moderator.
I'm very impressed you didn't take a breath during the middle of it. That was very nice.
I waited till the end and almost died. All right, I'm going forward, guys. If I missed you, wait, I did miss one right here. If I missed your check, please put it back up. I will do so. Anasso, I see that.
Oh,
Brian
80s
White
fat
has,
carbon.
yep, 80s fat carbon Devo stout washed blade with Zircuti backspacer and the MBK Sabertooth. I love that knife. And last but not least, the Tempest Knives Blue Microjet. Thank you, sir.
No, 80s fat
Oh,
carbon is
wait.
going to be on everything for the next year. So when are we going to start
Yeah,
getting
pretty
something
much.
with you with fat carbon on there?
Maybe soonish. We'll see.
Ooh.
I'm not giving it away, Greg. I can't give it away, but we'll see. Carry my new Kentucky Holler Jack and abalone for Mr.
Go.
Robert Feely. That thing is very nice. There's an Schrade Slight. Oh, you already put that up. D2 in aluminum, no scales, no liner, very thin, made in the U. Huh.
I looked that up a minute ago. So
see that.
That is one of the new ones from Schrade that just came out within the last year. So they are very interesting.
And then Michael's telling us the Zen OAL is the new Kin Onion design, new proprietary aluminum scale supposed to resist scratching. Neat.
Yeah, I can still scratch it.
Yeah, probably so. Hey, Woodfish, what's up? And Mrs. C's got a classic SD and candy cane and Olight fashion light.
There you go. And Timmy B, did you a solid? Dropped a link in there for the Knives Fast hats that are going to be available soon. I saw on that. I'm going to have to get me one of those.
Yeah, I got this one on here modeling it. I'm just waiting for boxes to get here.
Nice.
No, I personally, Freak Show, I think it should be a thumb stud knife, but what do I know? I'm going to have them up for sale soon, Ian, and then if they sell, I'll order more until people stop buying them. So I just couldn't afford to order 100 dozen of them, so there'll be a few, and when those sell, I'll probably buy a whole lot more. If they sell well, I'll buy a bunch more. Max Ace Black Mirror, Aries Bloom, nice Aries. Man, I am trying ever hardest to get caught up. All right. I am at the bottom of the chat. So if I missed your carry, please put it in. Yeah, these are much better for me. I like the way it fits and feels, and good hat. Really good hat. Nice, and it's thicker fabric, but not super thick. It's going to breathe enough. Nice, just feels nice. Yep. Good hat. I like it.
Good winter weight hat right there.
Yep. All right. There's Gabe Harlan with the Spyderco Man X2 and Spy 27 for the last time before I switch out the lock parts and scales. Interesting, Gabe. We have to see what you do.
Dude, the modding community, the things that they come up with is I can't believe half of them. Mike Curtis, how you doing, brother?
Oh, is Mike here? Hey, Mike. Haven't seen you in here in a long, long time.
Books Doozle.
So the only place I've seen a blue one left is, let me look again at Kubi. I think last night we saw a blue one at Kubi Knife. That was the only place. Let me look. And if I get it, then I will get you.
I'll definitely have to get one of those.
So everything is gone. I mean, literally. Well, I mean, I've kind of told people this. I bought a bunch of them to have at Blade Show.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. But they didn't even offer me a blue one, I don't think. I got, what did I get? I got black and Ultim, I think, because they were really low on blue. Blue Dust Devil, here's the link, and you can use code KC20LT for 20% off. Oops, that says Zode, not code. Okay, there we go. All right, so there was the link and there's the code. Sorry, I put them in two separate things, but all right, I want to show a couple things before we get too far down the road. I just got this in. I think you guys will probably have this, but I got this in for review, and I want to see what everybody thinks of this. Oh, wait, I didn't show my pocket check yet. Let's do that real quick.
You didn't show your pocket check, yeah.
First one is the Tempest Fractus in a blue Arctic Storm fat carbon, of course. So we did have one of my knives in fat carbon. So we have had that, but we'll probably have some more. Second is this guy, the Kubi. Shoot, height, I believe. Yeah. Colin Mason Pierre design, half of Devo Knives, the better half of Devo Knives. That's this guy right there. And third, I see you, TC. I'll be right there, my friend. And the third one is the Jack Wolf not laid back. The Feel Good Jack. Good Lord. That's the Feel Good Jack. Now. Yeah, there's too many Jacks to keep track of. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, yes, it was G-Mascus. Let me just show this and then we'll bring TC on. So this is that new crazy. I got this for reasons, but I got it because it looked really I don't know the best way to put this. Some people are going to love it and some people are going to hate it. This is the new Kaiser Tomb.
Yeah, that's the coffin handled one. Nice.
Wild. Yeah, so it's the coffin handled knife. Kind of really interesting shape wise. It does, you can't really see on this camera, but sort of. And again, I wish they did more transparent handles. They did kind of like bones, like a skeleton in the skeletonized liners. So it's got like rib cage and the whole shebang, and it's a button lock. So I don't know. I'll be carrying this and reviewing it, and I'll let you guys know what I think, but I'm not going to tell you right now. I already have a lot of thoughts about it. We'll see.
Well, how many days have you had it?
The clip is, I just got it like 30 minutes before the stream. So, but I got some thoughts. I got thoughts.
You got thoughts.
I do. All right, let's bring in, it's got more jimping than Greg has beard.
That's impressive.
Look at that. I mean, and you're right. It is a impressive thumb ramp. I mean, that is like the thumb ramp of all thumb ramps. I'll just get it started with my comments with, I absolutely positively despise the sharpening choil. Shoot me, get it over with. That is awful. Yeah. Okay.
I was just in a Reddit thread earlier with people arguing about whether a sharpening choil is actually necessary or not.
Oh, well, let's bring this guy in. Let's not make him. What are you eating? Wait a minute. We got to see what he's eating.
Sorry, you got me there.
Go ahead and eat, dude.
Okay, I would have lost.
Come on, you're good, dude. I just slapped you on the screen.
Can you hear me okay?
I would have lost that bet. I was going to say cookies.
Good? Yeah,
you sound good.
Dude.
Okay. I just got in from feeding horses, and I was like, I think I've got a few minutes. I can scramble me up some mac and cheese, some of my homemade mac and cheese.
Tell you what, let's do this. Let's take you off the screen so you can eat in peace, and then you wave it.
Oh, you're fine. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
He's used to eating on stream. It's all right.
So, all right, let's go ahead and have this argument real quick about a sharpening.
I'm also okay? I'm going to tell you. I was just watching that while I was eating, and I hate that sharpening choil on that particular knife. That is the ugliest abomination.
At least you said on that particular knife. You didn't say all knives.
Right.
Now, I do like sharpening choils on certain things, but on that particular one, that's awful.
So this reminds me of one of my favorite and least favorite Hogue knives. That's the Ballista. The Ballista is a fantastic knife, and it's got that same hideous sharpening choil. And there's all you had to do was bring that finger choil out far enough past the plunge. By the way, make the plunge hard instead of feathered like that. Bring the finger choil out past that and give me more blade.
Exactly.
It's just ugly and stupid. So there
you go.
Like
for a knife you've had 30 minutes, you do have lots of thoughts on it.
Yeah, I do. That's gonna be a fun review because I got a few thoughts. That's the one that's killing me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, Mrs. C, thank you for joining in.
There you go. So, guys, look, it's up to you whether you need a sharpening choil or not. For me, I think sharpening choils are important. But somebody said it right. I think it was Nick Martino. Spyderco has proven you don't have to have one. With that hard plunge, if you do a hard plunge, you don't have to have one. Okay. Exactly. I prefer them either way. That's just me. But again, if you do it the Spyderco way, it's okay. I'll get over it. and yeah, I'd rather have the extra edge. Exactly. Yep. So anyway, and then TC, I hear the second knife that just came in. I hear you might have one of these. Somebody was telling me, and I guess I need to hear the backstory. But somebody was telling me you had this in your mouth. Not this particular one, thank God. But
okay, the sad part is that doesn't actually narrow it down as far as what you would think.
Yeah, I've had a lot of them in my mouth.
Okay. But this is the trout leak from Kershaw. Just came in a little bit ago. I didn't even know it was coming. Somebody sent it to me. So
yeah. I like the leak. Okay. It's not one of my favorite knives, but I do appreciate it for how iconic of a knife it's been over the years.
Yeah.
I think that is absolutely hideous. And I
like it. I'm a trout fisherman. So it's collectible for me. I like it.
I told Jim, and that's cool. I told Jim McNair when he first showed it to me, I was like, that is god awful. That is
we both
hideous.
told Jim, you have to steer into the jokes. You have to come on like a pair of waders. You need a fishing pole, a net. You need the whole thing. I mean, if you're going to do that to a knife, you got to play into the jokes for it.
I have no problem with this. I don't like the stupid lock. I wish it wasn't assisted, but I got this. I wanted this simply because I'm a trout fisherman and I like trout. So it's a collectible. It's a collectible. That's it.
Do you tie your own flies?
No, I do not. I spin cast. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't fly fish. I spin cast, and I'll tell you why. I live in an area that's really mountainous and bumpy, sort of like where you guys are.
Right.
There ain't enough room to fly fish where I go. Where I go fishing, if you're fly fishing, the guys that fly fish do the whole like arrow thing where they shoot it into the yeah. And for me, I would rather have the control of taking a spin caster and just putting it right under the limbs and everything, and that's what I like to do. So I'm a spin caster, but
some of the real old men around here, they'll actually go trout fishing with cane poles, and they will outfish everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I agree. If you know what you're doing, so they have actually, Greg, believe it or not, there's a whole phase going on with people that stream fish. And there's these Japanese rods called tenkara. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
It's literally a cane pole, but it's carbon fiber. It's tied to the end, and it's basically they do exactly what I was just saying. They sort of take it back and whip it under the bushes or whatever, or they just flip it. And they don't have a reel, and that's all they do.
We had a guy that we used to have a guy that worked with us, and he was really big into fishing, and that's what he would do every day on his lunch break. He wouldn't spend $20, $30 on a knife, but it was nothing for him to walk in with a $700, $800, $900 fishing rig every day.
Yeah, I've been through that.
Mac and cheese, my Carta scales. I love it.
I was about to say something about that. Mac and cheese, my Carta scales.
I love it. I love it.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Tim B says, howdy, TC Barnette. Good to have you on the stream tonight. And it is.
Thank you guys so much. I've been wanting to come back on the stream for a long time. And some of you know I wasn't available on Monday nights for a majority of last year. So I'm glad to be back available now, at least for the time being. Yeah,
for the time being. I know you got to do what you got to do, but
are you going to tell them why you weren't available on Mondays?
Well, I filled in for a friend of mine here at a show in town, emceeing a show called The Array Show. It's a musical variety show, just hosting the show. And I did that on Monday nights for him because years ago when I was hosting the Opry show, he came in after I had done it for 4 or 5 years and had not had a day off really. And he actually gave me days off. He was my swing. And so he came in and I figured, why not? I figure I owe it to him to be able to give him days off to spend time with his family. So that's what I did all of last year. And I'm doing it again this year, but it's probably going to be a different day of the week this year. So.
Okay, I'm really confused about this. My knife is not supposed to go on the road, Aries. Yeah. There's a knife that apparently Brian is bringing to show you guys.
Brian's actually coming to. I don't know if TC
mine.
even knows this. Brian's going to be coming to the store this week. It's his birthday week, so happy
Oh,
birthday, Brian!
I did not know that.
Be gentle with my knife.
Okay, so TC, we're doing a will it cut tomorrow. We need a titanium bar.
Yes.
You should not have said that, Casey.
That sounds pretty like I've screwed up royally. So, all right, guys. So here's the thing. I'm going to catch TC right in the middle of a drink here, but that's fine. What is going on at SMKW that we need to know about? I know there's some exclusives coming up. I know there's some sales and deals and things like that. What do we need to know about at SMKW? Before I forget to do that, let's do it. So,
all right. Gosh, there's so much going on that Greg might have to remind me of a few things. One, we've got some more exclusives coming out. And Greg, I don't actually have them with me. That one right there just dropped today. That is our McNeese exclusive. In the frag pattern, it's going to be the bronze handle with the purple. On
TC, you'll love this. Somebody called us out. We missed a golden opportunity. We should have called that peanut butter and jelly frag.
See, and I hear stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm not creative anymore. I have no creativity left in me.
Where was that person when we were having the meeting on naming things last week?
Why didn't I think of that?
There are 15 of those left
there. There's also another two-part, not four-part, but two-part set of the heroes and villains coming out. The Burning Brute and the Freedom.
Did you remember to put those in your bag and take them home?
No, because we already took them up to the photo lab. So
I did not realialize that part yet.
Yeah,
so those will be dropping in just a couple of days.
There was a couple of others up there that I couldn't bring home with me. So
yeah, those have not been announced yet.
No.
But you can announce them here. I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, we don't believe you. Those will launch on Thursday, February 13th.
There's nobody here right now. You can just say it. That nobody's here.
Nobody's.
I trust you as much as you have hair on your head.
Only 99 people. That's all.
Now, I guess
thank you, Tim.
In honor of the PB&J and the Sea Dragon, for those of you that really enjoyed those exclusives from Case, we've got more of them coming in. Now, before anybody says anything, I know a lot of people are going to say, but no, you said you weren't going to make any more. We're not making any more of them. What we're getting in is actually the new patterns that they have brought back out. So things like the Butterbean and the Tiny Trapper and the Seahorse Whittler, patterns that were
you all should have seen the little happy dance he did in office the other day when they announced the Seahorse
Oh my gosh. As well as this year's vault pattern, the Baby Doc.
Which is what I've got on the screen right
TC,
now.
That's a debate a lot of people have. What is that spatula blade good for?
Nothing
nothing these days. Well,
tongue depressor.
Yeah,
well, that's what it initially was, and helping to mix medicines.
Originally, when traveling doctors, back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, they would typically use something like a mortar and a pestle to grind up medications for patients, and they would use that spatula to actually dip some of it out. It could also be used for dressing wounds and stuff like that if you needed to hold open a wound to actually get medication in there.
Without cutting the person.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So there's a lot of different uses for a spatula like that. And actually, when I was in high school, I was a pharmacy technician, and we used a bigger version of that when our pill counter stopped working. So we would have to count by hand, and we actually used the bigger version of that to count medication out for patients. So
now, how many years ago was that when you were in high school?
Greg, I know we were probably having a bet, but shut up, Greg.
There you go.
What?
It's getting weird in here. See, this is why we had Greg on. This is why I wanted Greg on. I want to see this
I
banter
know.
that goes
Oh
on.
my
You
god!
Oh, this is
people
how
need
our
to
office
come-
actually.
you
TC
need
and I
to
sit
come-
less than 3 feet away from each other.
Yeah.
We
Oh, I
constantly
know.
throw things at
Give
each
it-
other.
You need to see them like go to Blade Show and just see them together walking around.
I give it maybe an hour, and I'm gonna be begging you to just mute him.
I've already been practicing my miming. It's fine.
Oh gosh. Fight, fight, fight. Exactly. Get it, Keith. Keith's gonna get it going here. The flat end is for crushing pills. Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
we know what
yes.
it's for, but does anybody use it for that anymore? Is what I'm saying.
No.
I'm-
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's the
not
same thing as having a
disagreeing with you.
P34 in
I
your
like-
bug out bag. Does anybody actually use it? No, but it's great
Right.
to have it in case you need it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Exactly.
I was liking shoot, I don't remember who it was now, but I was liking the comment above where they said it was for flipping pancakes. So
Tiny pancakes in this case.
yeah, little tiny pancakes.
Little tiny pancakes.
Food Doozle, I knew he'd shut you up, Greg. That's funny.
Me and Fook may have a side bet going on.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We can't mention numbers. I can't skew this.
Is a bug out bag full of bug outs? I mean, it could be.
Could be,
If
yeah.
you're Zach stuff, then your bug out bag is full of bug outs.
And if your bug out bag intention is to sell bug outs to other people that aren't prepared.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we can have a debate all day long. I mean, I've thought about this a million times, and I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to catch some heat, but I'm used to it because I pick on Benchmade all the time, and the Benchmade people don't like me for that, but that's okay. The bug out isn't, in my opinion, isn't even the proper bug out knife.
Not
It
anymore,
was the-
no. It was when
the
it came out, I
first-
feel like.
yeah.
But
Yeah, maybe. Lightweight.
It was
small.
the first one to do the ultralight
easy.
thing in a mass
Yeah.
production
Yeah.
that was accessible to everybody. And everybody's built off that. So is it still the
Right.
one to go to? No, but it still
100%.
should be honored as the first one to be built off of.
I don't disagree with you.
hey,
I personally,
I want to give a shout out real quick to B
go ahead.
Shady 22.
I was waiting for you to
5
say
years
that.
clean off opiates. Wouldn't know. Thank God for a second chance. I got to applaud you for that because that is absolutely fantastic, B
One
Shady.
day.
And congratulations. That is amazing.
very good, dude. Yeah, awesome. A bug out bag full of bugs called Terminex. Exactly.
Now,
Essie Azula, you're talking about the fixed blade? Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
with an
That would
Azula,
work.
any of those that are guaranteed for life like that, those companies
yeah.
that stand behind that, I don't know, like Rough Rider and Essie and other
I
people, definitely good.
I would personally say that my favorite Benchmade bug out is the Kershaw Bel Air. But anyway,
I have one of those.
Personally.
I can concur with that.
personally, okay, that's
Well,
that's
my
all I would
favorite,
say.
my actual favorite Benchmade bug out is the titanium handle ones that we did as an SMKW exclusives.
Yep,
Kind of
those are
defeats
very
the entire
nice.
purpose, but still my
Right.
favorite.
There's a Bel Air. Yes, sir. Nice.
There it is.
That is one of my favorite knives that I own now.
That's a carbon fiber one, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah.
hmm
In
Very
Magna
nice.
Cut.
Yeah, the Cold Steel FM1 is pretty excellent. I enjoyed that one a lot. It's a little bigger
Dude,
than a bug
people-
out, but
Dude, people
Great
sleep on
knife.
some cold steel stuff, and they really don't need to.
Oh yeah.
TC's a
absolutely.
fanboy.
I'm a huge fan of Cold Steel,
if
but I
you've-
grew up.
You see, if you've not seen the FM1, you should definitely check it out.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
shocked how much I enjoyed that knife.
But I grew up on the Cold Steel videos, the Lynn Thompson videos. Like I grew up getting
Gotcha.
those VHSs and DVDs. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I've been trying to convince TC to dress up as Lynn Thompson for Halloween for a couple of years now.
Look,
I
I
think we need
can't.
to get him to.
Look,
I'm not
I
bleaching
think
my
we need to
hair.
get him to dye the
and,
hair, cut the
oh,
pig in
gosh.
half, be that in.
Look, Greg sent me a video. He should have meant to give this to you, and he sent it to me. So
Oh, I've got two of that one.
Yeah, whose
Gotcha.
desk do you think I stole that off of? ATC Mrs. C says, "Roll Tide."
War Eagle. War Eagle. Because our basketball team is the only thing that gives me hope anymore.
There you
And,
go.
they're doing good right now. They are rolling.
I carried my SE Azula 2 for 6 years straight. My Dust Devil replaced it. So I was not going to be the one to say this, but somebody asked what the perfect bug out bag knife is. Personally, Kubi Dust Devil. There you go.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
I said
I got to add some Kubi to my collection.
I've got 52,000 colors of it. No, I don't. I've got 4. But anyway.
And if it is a shameless plug, you get
yeah, exactly. Trevor said it. Trevor said it right. Trevor has seen the amount of money I made off of this from Kubi, and it ain't much. So it's really, really is about this is an honest view of this knife. I think it came out exactly how I wanted it to. Easy to carry, easy to deal with, and a great slicer. And it's fun to chuck into a stump too. So
yeah. You'll have to talk. Next time I see you, you'll have to talk. We'll do some trading. I'll get one of them from you.
Yes,
TC, here's a good one for you. Mike McLaughlin's asked, what is the deal with Rough Rider name lately? Any chance of sticking with one or the other? So why is it RY on some things, RI on others?
Oh, good question.
Yeah. So, and it's a little complicated, but there were differing ideas, and at one point they wanted to change it. It started out being RI. They wanted to change it to RY. And now, if I'm not mistaken, and Greg, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're making the determination to go back to RI on everything. But
everything going forward will be RI as of right now.
However, there's still a lot of stuff that we had already placed orders for going back like 1, 2, 3 years that's just now coming in. So there's still going to be a decent amount of inventory that is still RY. It's going to take a while to work through that stuff, but just know that the RY is going away. So,
which has been around longer?
The RI was the original.
Okay,
RI was the original, and due to some licensing and other funky stuff, they changed it to RY. So the two of them have actually been around almost the same amount of time-ish, but it is going to be phasing out over the next, like TC said, 3 years, depending on how long it takes for the different factories we work with to make everything, get it shipped to us, customs, and everything else along those lines. I mean, you
gotcha.
Casey, you know it is not a fast process.
No, none of it is. I'm waiting for my next one, which is I don't even know if TC remembers this from Blade Show or not.
Hey, Dan Ross is here.
Eons ago. Hey, Dan Kinman, by the way. Who's here?
Dang Ross.
Hey, Dang Ross. So that's the downdraft, which is the next Tempest coming. And I'm just gonna put the word out there in case, since TC and Greg are on here tonight, and you guys, by the way, TC and Greg do not approve of anything KC says. I'm just saying that in advance.
Greg doesn't approve anything Greg says. What are you talking about?
But I'm just gonna say, maybe someday we can have some Tempest knives at SMKW. We've tried this.
Working on it.
Hasn't gone anywhere, but
we've been working on that for a while. Don't pull that particular chain. Okay.
I just did.
Okay, here's a good one for pin and blades. TC or Greg, do either of you guys know why the RRR Half Congress has a coping blade instead of a spear point pin blade?
Boy, I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, I know you don't. TC, do you want to weigh in?
Nope.
Basically on that,
I feel like that's one of those things that Brian probably
I was going to say,
but I didn't listen completely.
Well, that you do that a lot when Brian shows up. So anything that's designed in-house by our lead designer Brian Wilhoy or anybody in-house, because Kevin Pipes, Tyler Pipes, several of us in-house have brought things to be approved, to taking a look at, see if they can be made. It still has to go through the okaying process and get the final okay by Kevin and Tyler. If it doesn't get okay by them, it doesn't get made, no matter how much we think it's a good idea.
Right.
Yep.
So it's still a family-run business. So the simple answer of it is, they looked at it and said, this looks better.
Yeah.
I want that.
I mean, Brian, if I remember correctly, Brian drew it up a couple of different ways, and that's the way that they went with. So,
at least a dozen ways he draws up any single knife.
All right, how about this question from Rebel Rouser? Can SMKW offer more discount codes? Hey.
We are working on stuff like that feverishly right now. We are looking at some different options as far as affiliate programs and things like that. So we're looking at
programs that work.
Yes.
Yep, that would be good. If you guys haven't noticed, I do still have an SMKW link, but I haven't hit it really hard lately because it doesn't really work for me.
It doesn't work for anybody, so I understand. I'm very bitter by this.
I can only speak for me. We
are playing with some different options to try to alleviate that issue. And I mean, Greg and I, and as well as Isaac, is waiting on it. And that's another one of those deals where we get paid the little bucks, so we don't get paid the big bucks.
It's a very bitter
decisions.
Yeah, Nick, unfortunately, I'm going to say the answer to your question is no, but we'll see what these guys say. Will the monthly subscription box ever return?
As far as it has been told to us, that one is in the graveyard and not looking to be revived.
Yeah, it's those things. You notice there's not that many people doing them. They are just
so
hard.
It is, and it's hard to come up with new things every month to do that with. And there was a time where that worked really well, and it helped us a lot to be able to alleviate some, inventory stress, if you want to put it that way. But the time that we're in now, post-COVID, where everything's kind of gone back to normal, it's a little more difficult, and it makes it. I guess, to put it like my dad would have put it, the juice is not worth the squeeze. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of hands touching it and a lot of input, and it's hard to find. I mean, honestly, we are running very thin at the helm right now as far as our staffing goes. So it's tough to find the people to do that with where we're at right now. So
all right, we're not getting the softballs right now, so you guys can choose to take these questions or not. But how about the upgraded inventory system for online and ordering?
So on the back end of things, Jason Cadden, who used to be on Guys Talk Knives, is over our web department now. They have redone everything on that side, and we're still seeing what that system can do, what its limitations are, and really learning about it right there as well. When they came to us and said, well, how many SKUs do you have? They were thinking maybe 10, 15,000, like most stores. We have well over 300,000 SKUs. And that freaks a lot of people out. So anytime you're dealing with those back end things where you have all that programming that goes in, all those different ones, and we have new SKUs come in on the daily, not weekly, daily, between Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo, SMGA, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, the Relic Room, all the things, it can really, really bog down a system.
Understood.
So that online ordering system, it's only going to continue getting better the longer that we have it. We break it in a brand new way every week that they've never seen.
There you go.
We have 3 guys on a dev team that just call us up and go, what'd y'all do today?
There you go. What'd you break now?
Yep.
Kelly, we answered that. It doesn't sound like the knife box will come back.
Knife box is dead for now.
It's dead.
There's a good one from Knife Nerd. What's your favorite knife? That's a softball question, TC.
TC, go for it.
That's a tough one. Actually, no, it's not. Right now, my favorite knife is easily my McNeese. This is the peanut butter and jelly. The Maverick right here.
One. Right.
Yeah. So this was an iconic movie for me growing up. So teaming up with Jonathan McNeese to make this, and his son did all of the work as far as getting all of this done and the two-tone coloring on the titanium.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He did a phenomenal job with that, and I absolutely loved this knife before I got it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't buy this one. Jonathan gave this one to me.
You told us that last time you were on. I remember that. That's really cool.
I felt really bad because I don't like accepting gifts like that. But that one is a really special one for me. It's really hard for me to say, oh, sure, I'll take that. Because I mean, something like this takes a lot of work. They put in a lot of work, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into everything that they do at McNeese. And that one's a really special one for me. But I promised him that I would not treat it kindly. So that one goes to the barn with me. That one cuts hay strings. It cuts, I mean, everything that I need it to cut. And
I give TC a lot of heck, but whenever he does get a knife, he does actually use it. He does put it to work. He will let you know if it is a safe queen or not.
Yeah. My safe queens are relegated to like my GECs, which I have far fewer now than I used to. But my safe queens are relegated to my really nice traditional slip joints.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that are special to me, and I don't really like to use those as much.
Hashtag no safe queens. I like that.
There you go.
Hey, Freak Show, I agree. When it comes to an EDC knife, I don't believe in safe queens. I don't believe any of these should not be used.
Yeah.
How about any Chris Reeve exclusives for SMKW?
We're always open to carry any knife.
I think that sounded like a no.
We're always open to carry any knife at SMKW, but there is a lot that goes into working with a company and working deals on things.
Yeah.
And some of them have been
I'll be honest
in the
with
works
you.
for years.
So I have worked.
Hey, they just asked the questions and I passed them along. Okay,
and I'll
and then step back and watch the chaos happen. I understand.
So and this, I will say, Coach, this one puts me in an interesting spot, but I will answer this. So, there were some tensions, but I have worked myself as well as Isaac have worked really hard over the years, along with Tyler, along with Josh, tirelessly trying to get back into that realm. However, right now, CRK cannot make knives fast enough. And I mean,
knives fast enough.
Right.
There you go. I think the last time we looked at it, if you ordered a CRK today, is 7 years out.
Their wait list is so long. I mean, just on the stuff that they're making now, they're still 3 years behind on a lot of stuff.
Wow.
And so
I think it's further back than that now.
There's really it's kind of hard to look that far out into the future, especially with how fast things move in the knife industry now. 8 or 10 years ago, that wasn't that big of a deal, but now with as fast as things and trends move in the industry, it's hard to look that far out and be like, yeah, I want that in 3.5, 4 years. Sure.
Yeah,
to go along with this,
it's hard to make that kind of commitment.
Yeah. Nick Martino saying buy them used and sell them that way. We do have a used knife section in SMKW, but we never sell a previously owned or used knife as new. That's why we have an old and antiques collectible section on the website, why we have it sectioned off in the store. If you have old knives you want to sell us, go to smkw.com, go all the way to the bottom. There's actually a part that says sell us your knives, but that would still not be us carrying them. We've got a lot of knives, a lot of pieces that are no longer made in the old knives and collectible section. And there have been CRKs in that, but we still have not been able to carry them for the reason of production numbers.
And
I'm just going to leave Kathleen's comment on the screen. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just going to say right now, Ron just asked, why don't you guys have Devo? If you carry Devo before Tempest, I'm rioting. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say it in advance. I've been beating the drum. So if Devo gets on there first, it's a riot. But anyway, Trevin,
no comment.
Trevin also suggested an exclusive. I would be all on board with that. So
absolutely.
I'm doing my first exclusive with a different dealer coming up in March, April for the downdraft. There will be a dealer exclusive. It is not SMKW. I wish it was.
And I will say this too.
But,
so, and a lot of people think that, and I don't know, it's complicated. And I guess a lot of people think, well, this stuff can happen so fast.
Nope.
And it's one of those deals where, they do trust the input that myself and Greg and Isaac give them. But they have to weigh a lot of different things, including the capital that they have and their own opinions as well. So, I mean, I've made,
Jim, if that's true, I'm also going to riot.
I've made a lot of suggestions. What did Jim say?
That is unsubstantiated rumors. Don't you start that.
What did he say?
The tri-stash. I hope not.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Okay,
I will say, we can make suggestions all day long.
And we do.
But
often,
and we do.
loudly.
We do. And I mean,
we made Brian cry this morning.
Huh?
We made Brian cry when he came to our office this morning.
There you go. Just being honest, I just haven't been able to get. I have not been able to get anything to move. So I've tried, guys, and these guys will back me up. I've tried,
and we've been working on it
with you.
No, and I know you've been working on it. It just didn't. But there will be other dealer exclusive I'm working on. There's one coming, and there's another one I'm working on. So,
and I'll put it to you this way too. We are not a quick mover in the realm of retail space. It's very difficult for us to move that fast, and to jump on things.
We are
quickly.
not Blade Bench secretly. Don't say that. No, that is not us.
It's one of those things where there's a lot of moving
money.
parts.
TC,
and
you got money.
A lot of stuff that.
Thanks, Ron.
Did y'all know that TC can sing? Jesus.
We're not doing that on this show.
No, we're not singing on this show.
We do not need to get a copyright strike like that.
I've got to change my guitar strings anyways. So
okay, good.
All right.
But it's a difficult realm to get into. It takes time for us because we're big and we're slow. We've got a lot of locations, a lot of inventory, and a lot of moving parts to get things organized.
And
we
at the end of the day, they
on Tempest knives.
At the end of the day, they don't actually like knives that would sell. So,
well, that's only TC. I mean,
but anyway,
if TC was actually paid by the things that he sold instead, I think he would do better for this.
By the way, again, I'm just going to say this again. Most of what I'm saying is me. TC and Greg are not saying this, so SMKW, be nice.
I'm wearing no SMKW gear. Yeah, I'm wearing no SMKW gear. I am off the clock.
Anyway, but
I'm repping Wazoo today. All right.
This is your Daleka salute, Ron. Thank you very much. Hey, Greg, we didn't get to ask you, what's your favorite knife?
My favorite knife right now is my knife of 2024, Kaiser Militaw 80s fat carbon. I got that in a trade, so. That worked out.
I saw you run out of the room, so I knew you were going to get something. So,
well, anytime that I don't buy a ton of knives because I work in knives, I go there to make money. So anytime I trade for one or something like that, it really means something to me. And this was the first one I can remember coming out in that 80s fat carbon, and TC and I both went crazy for it. TC ended up with the mini version.
Yes,
it fits his small hand better.
Look here. I got miniature hands, and you guys are getting a look at all this. Look, that's all knives just stacked up. I need to do some organization, but there's my mini right there, and I love this thing. Now,
very cool.
I didn't get it for free.
Yeah, the mini's not a terrible size. I can get a 4-finger grip on it. Yeah. I prefer the big one though.
All right, so Kevin Smith asked, are we going to Texas?
Yes, we will be at Texas.
I'm not.
Blade Show, Texas.
I can't afford it.
Because that is a good answer.
Because SMKW won't sell my knives.
You're going to make me cry here. Okay.
So you guys said you like 80s fat carbon, huh? 80s camo carbon. I'll have to note that. See if maybe I can. Maybe Tempest can do something in that.
I'm a child of the 80s, and that stuff is that along with anything Miami Vice theme. I am down.
Casey, TC just had a birthday the other day. He just turned 50, so that 80s fat carbon really speaks to him.
Same.
Greg,
well, I'll be honest.
Greg,
I normally would say something else for my favorite knife, but I got to tell you, I have been carrying my Fractus today, and I just have not stopped flicking this. So I'm just gonna say my favorite knife is the Fractus, but it pretty much is.
That's beautiful.
Well, it also goes back to goes back to what Ethan Becker told us. The best knife you have is the one you have on you.
Yep. Yeah, I like watermelon sugar a lot too. Really, the only difference really is watermelon sugar just has the hot pink and the green, and the 80s adds the purplish blues in there as well. So
it reminds me of like a roller skate rink and the arcades in blacklight.
Give me Don Johnson and Tom Selleck all day long.
Tom Selleck when he wore the
short shorts. We're not going to sing Mrs. C. I'm sorry. I'll get a copyright strike, and YouTube will take this video down. So
and then he really can't afford to go to Texas. Now, Casey, I did put TC on blast earlier. TC,
my fifth. Oops.
Did you figure out what you want to be able for him to give away tonight out of your collection?
Oh yeah, no,
I haven't chosen yet. But I am going to give something away out of my collection.
Well, you don't need to do that. Come
on, man. While he's deciding on that,
I don't need to, but I want to.
Okay, all right.
Casey, while he's deciding, I did get you a brand new Rough Rider 30th anniversary in the tin to give away tonight. It is the the RR 2631, the baby sunfish.
Oh, that's
the
a good
baby
one.
sunfish. Oh, look at that!
I got you a baby sunfish to give away.
Now come on, turn it a little bit. It's trying to key out on your bricks. There you go. You can kind of see it there. Very cool.
Greg trying to get fancy over there with his background and such.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't clean the house. I didn't invite you in. Timmy B, will you drop a link for them so they can see it to the RR 2631? And we just did a video on that too.
RR, the Rough Rider 2631. Somebody asked a minute ago, what is the favorite video you guys have worked on?
We actually had to go down today and do a whole bunch of setup on the TVs, and in each section there's a TV, and we have all of our videos on repeat, whether it's the 1 minute daily videos, the longer videos, the knife show videos, the blade show videos, all the different ones. And we get to see a lot of the stuff we've done in the past, so it stays fresh in our mind. But me shooting TC with a Barnette gun is always going to top the list for me.
I'm going to say that was not my favorite experience.
We actually have a section in the company insurance book that we are no longer allowed to do stuff like that. We break company policy all the time.
So while we were at SHOT Show, our insurance representative came to me, who happens to be with Jessup and Associates, Elliot, and he's a wonderful guy. But he looks at me and he goes, you guys can't shoot each other with self-defense weapons anymore. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, our underwriters came to me and was like, we can't insure these guys if they're going to keep doing this stuff. And he was like, what did they do? And they were like, something to do with like a pepper ball and like this self-defense thing. And he was like, they didn't do that. They were like, no, they did. And they posted it on social media. And he just glared at me. And I was like, okay, Elliot, if you need me to sign something saying that all these crazy ideas that I come up with, I don't hold the company or the insurance company responsible, I will. But I do stuff like that for views. That's why I have the nickname that I have, that I acquired from our competitors. So I found the one that I'm going to give away from my collection.
Let's see what he's got. Nice
series, by the way. I don't remember the name of this one. It is a concept.
I'll get you.
But It is this one right
That
here.
is the Comet.
The Comet. Yes. Yes.
The fact that you knew it that
is a
quick.
Paul Munko, I believe.
Yes, it is a Munko design.
It's the Paul Munko Comet. Yep.
And this one's in CPM 20 CV. Nice Warncliffe blade right there. So, and it is a hidden frame lock. Really nice. And I love when people do, if they're going to do a flipper, I want them to do it like this. I want it to be like that. So
has Isaac brought you over to the dark side? You don't like chicken wings anymore?
I don't like chicken wings. They just get in the way, and I think they're clunky, and I think they're annoying. So I'm not a big fan of flippers. I just don't like them. Give me a fuller. Give me a hole opening. Give me a thumb stud or some sort of hidden flipper that doesn't get in the way. So, see, I like that. I like that.
Of course you do. And SMKW could have carried this. But anyway, this is the Tempest Microjet.
Tearing me down.
No, I'm good, dude.
He's calling you out so hard.
But no, I'm not. But
no, I'm here for it. Do it.
Yeah. So just yeah, that's the way I like my flipper tabs. That's the way it is.
And that tiger stripe is gorgeous.
Yeah, well,
so you showed me that one the last time you were in the store that I saw you. And I wanted so bad. I was like, if I didn't like you so much, I would hide this somewhere. That is gorgeous. If I were a lesser person, I would figure out a way to
I will tell you, future knives, and I'm not going to say anything specific right now. There will be future Tempest knives in this variation. So
when you do your giveaway tonight, whoever wins, you let me know. We'll make sure those get in the mail to them. So,
all right. So I was going to ask you, I've got a few things for my giveaway. Do you guys want to do two? Do you want to do yours separate and then mine, or do you want to do them all at once? What do you want to do?
Hey, this is
your world. We're just hanging out.
Show.
Right,
I'm the monkey with the symbols out here. All right.
Tell you what, I want to make.
You're the monkey. I'm the banana. How do you think I feel?
Since it's my show, I want to make more winners. So I'd like to do you guys's, the two knives from you guys, TC out of his collection and Greg from the store, which is awesome. That thing looks great.
It's brand new, just came out this week.
Let's do one giveaway with that, and then we'll do mine separate. So that way we get two winners out of tonight, and you guys can mail it. I'll get you the address of that winner.
Yep.
And then I'll do mine separate. Is that okay?
Your world, man. We're just here hanging out.
Man,
whatever you say.
World, we're just fish swimming in it. Okay. Here, wait, hold on. Fish swimming.
Wait, now I'm a banana fish. How'd this happen? I'm very confused.
I'm going to go ahead and say, Coates, I like that idea.
Which idea?
Coates said TC should do a video from behind the SMKW booth pulling out a Tempest like he's KC.
Okay, wait, so I need you to dye your hair
I
so
read
you can
that
be
wrong.
Lynn Thompson, then
KC.
shave your head so you can be KC.
No, I think they meant KC should do a video. TC should do KC should do a video from behind the SMKW booth pulling out a Tempest like he's TC. That's what they meant. Yeah.
Got it. That works.
I think that's a great idea. So next time you're in the store, we're going to do that.
That would work.
We're going to need you to sign off some paperwork before you're allowed to climb on the giant sword and stone.
By the way, Ian did want to know if you've ever taken a bath in the water feature in the store, TC.
Yes.
At least 3 times I can think of.
Yes. That is the nastiest experience of my life. And I've done some pretty nasty stuff. Don't get me wrong. I
knew what you meant, Ian.
I grew up in the 80s and 90s and was entertainer on the road in the early 2000s. So that was one of the nastiest things I've ever done in my life.
Oh, that's not good, dude. That's
no.
hilarious.
Well, you have to realize how many people throw pennies, money, trash, children, and other various things into that waterfall all the time.
Spit in it. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, I see you, Coates. He meant
you can mute yourself if you need to, Greg.
Yeah.
He meant at ATL. You making noise over there, Greg?
Yeah, Greg's
Well,
making noise. All right, so here's what
I'm
we're
letting
gonna
the kids
do,
stay
guys.
up late tonight, even though they got school tomorrow, because I'm on the world's famous Knives Fast channel, so they get to stay up late.
We'll get you off here by 9:15 or so.
Eh.
So guys, here's the deal. Here's what we're gonna do. You know the rules, but I'm gonna just state them again because, ad nauseum. Here we go. All right. Now, well, wait a minute. Let me ask Greg and TC. Let me just make sure now my rules on my channel are I only ship knives in the US.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay, same thing. I just want to make sure.
And
All
since
right,
you're
so
doing
here we
this one
go.
since you're doing this one from us, I'll make sure to include stickers, some swag, other things like that.
Yep.
Very cool. So here we go. This is for the SMKW, the mini sunfish, and the Munko concept comet, which is beautiful. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put a hashtag on the screen. You got to put the hashtag up one time, just like you see it. You will have about 2 minutes to do so. You got to be here when I draw, and you have to have a U.S. mailing address. If I think that you are entering from multiple accounts, I hold the right to disqualify you, okay? And I will do that. I have the power. Okay,
He's
fine.
got the power.
Yeah. So we're going to put the hashtag up. You got about 2
I
minutes
thought we
to
agreed to
do
you
it.
not singing.
Do what?
That was less than 5 seconds. He can't get a strike for that.
That's fine. Yeah, if it's less than like 6 or 8 seconds, nobody cares, I think. I don't know. All right, so here's your hashtag. It's an easy peasy one. Get her done.
Go. Light it up,
Hold on.
y'all.
That's just me. Stop it. Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to do.
That's an easy hashtag to do.
I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, that's the easy one. Now watch the chat, guys. Watch this. There's 116 people in here. The chat is about to go berserk.
Oh, I love that. And then right in the middle of it, was also TC banned.
The fun part is you always get to, I love giveaways because we get to know who the lurkers are. Like there's Waylon, there's Angelo, there's Knife Nerd. I've seen that Knife Nerd. KC Cisco. I saw
James
Gibson.
Cat. James Gibson.
Ton of people in here. That
I don't think that's our James Gibson.
I don't think so.
No, there's a James Gibson that's in here all the time. So Scott Benefield,
that's a good name.
Miller,
good name.
Conal Wright. Aries, apparently you mistyped your hashtag.
Sean Bat.
Trouble Bunny.
Trouble Bunny, Lurker. Hello.
Good name.
Uncle Cal.
Yeah,
I've seen Uncle Cal. He's not been lurking.
Colleen.
Ground Fog. I know you. What are you doing lurking?
Somebody just a minute ago said raising horses is nasty enough. Yeah, my back is not feeling great right now because what I did this afternoon was I trimmed a horse actually this afternoon, trimmed his feet, my horse. And to put it nicely, he's a jerk. He's an absolute jerk. So it took me about 2 hours.
That's terrible.
He takes after me.
In your horse's defense, you knew what he was like when you got that horse. He tried to kill you the first time you rode him, and you went, "Oh yes, this one. This is the one I want."
rode him, and I was like, "That's what I want right there." I want him halfway to bat crazy. So
there you go. All right, guys, we're less than a minute, and we will draw this one.
Lurking
about 45
is my business,
seconds,
and business is good.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. All right. So again, we will draw this in about 30 seconds. Hey, 1931 Leatherworks, what's up? Good to see everybody.
There's the hashtag. You need that part.
Yeah, I said Uncle Cal, Uncle Cal.
There you go.
TC does like them mean. That's why he hangs out with Isaac all the time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, 15 seconds, and we will draw this sucker. What does TC mean? It means Thomas Calvin from, no, I'm just kidding. From Magnum PI. No, what did it mean?
So my name is actually Travis Chance.
That's it.
But they gave me the nickname TC when I was really little because me and my dad used to watch Magnum PI all the time.
Yep. There you go.
Both of us, our favorite character was TC, the helicopter pilot. So
yeah.
The amount of comments we got with him being at SHOT Show and they actually put Travis on his name tag.
Oh my god!
the amount of people that didn't know who he was.
Oh yeah.
Funny. All right, let's draw this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bam! All right, let's see who our winner is tonight for the first giveaway. And guys, we'll tell you that in a minute. All right, let's see. Mark, who is apparently Joe Biden. Mark,
Sleepy Joe's
Mark,
gonna get some
out of that.
Sleepy Joe's gonna get some cool knives.
Well, I'm just saying there's a picture of Joe there. But okay, so Mark is our winner. Mark, I need you to do me a favor. Send me an email. Well, first of all, hold on. I can't tell you that yet. Mark,
he says he is here. LOL.
Yep, he's already said here. Okay, there we go. Now, Mark, listen up. Send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com. I need your full name, your address, and if you could do a screenshot from your phone of you on the stream, that would be very helpful. Tim B has put the email address up for you, and I will send your info to Greg because TC isn't going to do it. So
yeah, TC's not gonna
we'll send it. We'll send it to Greg.
I did it last time, didn't I?
No, you brought it in the office and gave it to me to mail.
I did not.
Wow.
I didn't know that was going to. I had you take it downstairs. I gave you the address and everything.
I did not know that was going to strike a chord. I apologize.
Wow.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, now he likes knives. Exactly. That's good. Split slices.
Congratulations, Mark.
I've got to give Greg stuff to do. That way he feels important.
I got it.
Don't
all right, Mark,
knivesfast@gmail.com.
And if you could do that tonight, that would be great. And by the way, guys, I just want to say this. If you ever win a giveaway, I'm a freak, okay? Now, I'm not mailing marks. These guys are. But literally, as soon as I finish the stream, I go to my email. I get your address. I drop it in a pirate ship. I print off a label, and I mail it to you tomorrow morning. So it's just that's the way my brain works.
And,
so if you
while he's doing it, he goes in Google Maps and then gets down on the street view. That way you can see what kind of house you live in and exactly where you're at. And
judges you.
He shows up at his house, goes through your trash, make sure you actually put the recyclables in the right thing.
Yes, that's it. No, I definitely don't do that. All right, so TC, we're gonna ask you something. I'm gonna get you guys in trouble now. Okay,
absolutely.
What's the knife that you've had in stock that's just a no for you? And you don't have to say one that you have in stock right now, but what is one that you've had that was just an absolute no for you?
There are too many to choose from. I mean,
you have to remember TC is a knife snob.
Yes, he is.
Not really. Not really.
Not really. Mm-hmm.
So that's
and thank you guys. By the way, before I go too far, thank you, Greg, for the Rough Rider, and TC. Thank you so much for pulling one out of your collection.
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
I almost forgot to say that. I apologize.
I'll
get to that, Pens. Give me just a minute to get him to answer this question, and then we'll go to that question. That's a good question.
That's hard for me to say because I've got frost knives in my collection. I've got hen and rooster knives. As you can see, well, actually you can't see. Those are all GEC tubes, but right behind them.
We might as well take this question while you're talking about that. Okay, what's your favorite traditional pattern?
My favorite traditional pattern is a Congress for sure, without doubt. I don't even have to hesitate on that. Congress.
Gotcha. By the way, for the other question, Troy's saying it's this one for UTC.
That one is pretty awful. I could go through a myriad of MTECs that I absolutely despise. Gas station knives aside, and I would like to keep this question to I guess more mainstream knives.
Yeah.
If I were to pick one that is an absolute no for me, it's gonna be probably like a Buck 110 light.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when it comes to Buck 110s, like I'm a huge fan. Everybody knows that. We've done a ton of videos on Buck 110s. So when it comes to Buck 110s, I'm absolutely a purist. I absolutely love the Buck 110 pattern, whether it's the one with the finger grooves, which came second, or the original. I love Buck 110s, and even the ones with the G10 and the autos. I love those, but I think putting FRN handles or whatever they are, GRN, whatever you want to call them, and making them that thin,
basically.
they're polymer. They're plastic handles,
Yeah.
and making them that thin, I think, was just a disservice and a disgrace to what was and what is a phenomenal knife. So I would say overall, that's probably one of my least favorite as far as the mainstream knives goes.
For me, it's not necessarily a single knife or a single brand. It's really that overly built, overly heavy for no reason knife. It got really big like 4 or 5 years ago, right before COVID hit, and everybody really wanted, to carry 2 pounds of titanium.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about here, but I think they're just fine. So you can.
You and I are different people on knives. 112%.
TC, hold on, hold that up, TC.
Yeah,
I call your bluff, and I just smash you with the concept Leviathan. How's that, Greg?
Yeah, those I can't put those in my pocket. Can you use them to cut anything? Yes, but
heck yeah, go look at my video of me slicing a water bottle with this thing yesterday, man.
I saw the video.
And I can't disgrace the cold steel, anything cold steel, but especially the Espada XL.
There you go.
TC,
that is one of the greatest.
I don't think we ever
made.
released a video of you putting all the Espadas in your pocket, but didn't we have like 7 or 8 in your pockets at one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually had like 7 or 8 full-size Espadas and Espada XLs. I don't know why we didn't release that video.
I don't know. Why didn't you?
You understand this, how much stuff gets filmed and then you just can't use it, or it doesn't, or it sells out, or something's wrong with it.
I've got several videos. I actually have product in the room. 1, 2, 3 things that were sent to me saying, hey, this is dropping on this day. And like 2 days before, after I already recorded my video, they go, hold on.
One of the worst things that TC ever had to do is, we won't name a name of somebody, but he got to do a full interview with somebody he highly respects, really likes, and then 3 days later call him and tell him that the video corrupted and it had no sound and everything else like that. And there was no way for them to come back and redo it.
That absolutely tore me up.
Jeremy, I personally, if I was going to answer the question, I was going to say Medford. Anything Medford, I'll have nothing to do with.
So,
that's just me.
Oh, you took that down.
What did I take down? With
TC never shows his Delica.
Really? You go.
Really?
Wait a minute. You sent TC a Delica?
Wait, did you not have one, Greg?
You sent TC a Delica.
Oh my goodness.
Mine's been used too.
I shall remember this indignity.
Now,
someday we're gonna have someday I'm gonna have a Medford fanboy in here.
I do own one Medford. And it is an SMKW exclusive.
A Slim Midi. Oh, the Smooth Criminal.
The Smooth Criminal.
Right. That was all right.
That is probably, as far as I'm concerned, the best knife he's ever made. I love this knife.
The thin ones he's done are okay. I mean, the Smooth Criminal and the whatever I just said. Now it just blanked in
the
my
Slim
mind.
Midi.
Slim
Mini. Yeah.
Whatever.
Midi. I'm talking music terms now.
Yeah, I mean, I personally have Greg problems, but that's me.
Most people do have problems with different Gregs.
Comes from Blade Show several years ago with his little antics, and I don't.
That's understandable. Yeah.
I personally don't. Oh Lord, don't go there, Casey. I don't tolerate certain things.
Right.
I don't tolerate certain things.
No, that's
and
totally understandable.
I just that was it for me.
For me, it's not about a single brand, because there are so many different people that do release that extremely heavy, extremely overbuilt, that extremely tanky knife.
Yeah, Artisan's got the Proponent. I just showed you the Concept Leviathan. There's every company has one. Shoot, Greg, you'll love this. I just showed this. I mean, some of my regulars are totally sick of seeing this knife. But this is, TC, I think you would love this. This is the Best Tech
Oh yeah.
2, and this thing is basically a 10-inch knife.
Yeah,
it's very close.
Oh, there you go.
I absolutely love this knife. So well done, and the reason it's not overly heavy, it's heavy, but it's because it's got a carbon fiber show side. It's way lighter, and it is very nice. A great knife. And yes, they're expensive. For those of you gonna say it, they are expensive. Yep. Very much so. But anyway, Slim Midi is a great knife. Yep, there you go. There you go, Steve.
Anna, it's right there. The song is right there.
Greg, hit me up. Greg, you look at that. Greg, hit me up on Insta, please. You're funny, Keith. I love the Hinderer Project X and the XM24. Yeah, those are both great knives. Those aren't too huge, in my opinion. I'm not familiar with that one, Yinzer. Spider Coat.
Well, it's always funny whenever we walk around trade shows or have new stuff come in, because whichever one of us gets to it first, it's like, oh, TC will love this, or Greg will hate this, or whatever it is. And one of my favorite things is to walk in the office and go, okay, close your eyes, hold out your hand, you'll hate this.
That sounds really bad when you say it that way, Greg.
Yeah, pretty much. I wasn't gonna say it. Rebel Rouser got one of these. Very cool, Rebel Rouser. Nice. That's awesome, my friend. You will enjoy it. I can say that with pretty good confidence. Shoot, it was endorsed by Melissa Backwoods. So there you go.
There we go.
And what more do you need nowadays? TC got to interview her. He was in an office alone for several hours.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. He's done with that one. The best.
She is a wonderful person. Yeah. I love her to death. She is super sweet. I got to see
I've never actually met her.
I got to see her and her boyfriend, fiance at SHOT Show. So
time out. She's like SMKW. She's never paid any attention to Tempest. Anyway, it was right there. I couldn't help it. All right.
This is the funniest you've ever been.
Wow.
What up, Rule 9?
Casey,
I'm not. It's not you, dude. It's not you. I'm just being funny.
And I seem to remember somebody came by your booth at Blade Show last year.
You've done videos on my booth. I'm not talking about you.
Somebody else came by your booth.
Correct.
Somebody else that also has ADHD and
37 Troy. That was a self-burn.
I'm just being funny.
I just burned myself on that one. I have ADHD real bad.
TC, that's the most rare thing I've seen in chat all night. Michael Chavez said he actually watched a video of you.
TC and Backwoods, great video. Okay, all right. I haven't seen that one.
See, nobody saw that video.
It was a podcast. We were trying that, and it's something that we probably should do more of, but we just don't. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I'm trying to do content for both SMGA and SMKW. It's hard. That's why a lot of you, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I didn't really do. I might have done maybe 2 of the interviews at SHOT Show on the knife side of things. And that's simply because we needed to divide and conquer that. And I had to do a ton of content for SMGA, which that channel's been taking off and doing really well. So Isaac stepped up and did all the content on the knife side of things, and really appreciate him for that, because it freed me up and freed us up in general to be able to get a lot more content from SHOT Show.
Very cool. We got another question here from Splitting Slices. What knife once in hand pleasantly surprised you the most? Boy, these are tough questions.
These are tough questions.
I love it, though.
I can honestly say, let's see if I can find it here. There's a couple of them right here. One being this Kaiser mini harpoon right here, or harpoon mini. That one right there, cool. I really liked the look of it in general. when we first got it, and then when I got it in hand, I thought it was going to be too small, but it ended up being absolutely perfect.
That one actually replaced his Chad Weatherford on his hip for a good minute. So anytime that one of the best ways to judge with us in office is what has forced something else out of your pocket, and not just for a day or two, but for any amount of time. That one really started getting some hip.
And Weatherford is still my favorite, but
the reason I don't have a harpoon is because the sheath is not great. But that's just me.
And then another one was my CDC Uinta Knives collaboration. Now, when I bought this one, I expected it to be a lot bigger because there were no pictures of it in hand. And when I got it, as you can see, it's very small. And I was like,
which he gave Luke and Drew heck about.
I was like, that is awful. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, I was like, that is going to be terrible. But then I got it in hand, and those sculpted handles, those chip sculpted handles, turned out to be absolutely perfect. And you can see, I've beat the crap out of this thing.
Yeah, you have.
It's 1095 carbon steel, so it deserves to be beat the crap out of. That's what it's there for. And it deserves to be used. I get a lot of people saying all the time that I don't use my knives. Like that right there is hopefully proof enough. Like, this is my Weatherford, and I try to keep this thing as clean as possible. This is one of my favorites still. Still razor sharp. And
Joe says a custom sheath could be made if you know somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody that drives by your house and ask you what you're doing with barnwood that's rotten. I love you, Joe. You are one of my favorite human beings on the face of this planet.
Joe's pretty awesome.
And
Joe
folks,
is awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and give him a shout out. If you guys need any leather work done, check out Joe's work at Lancelot Leather. He does absolutely fabulous work. Love everything he does. I actually repurposed one of his slips that he made for the little angry series from Rough Rider.
Angry Watermelon.
He made these
Angry
for
Watermelon
those,
that my wife named.
and I repurposed it for my Jason Teets little bottle opener whale right there. So I keep that right in there.
Shout out to Jason Teets.
And I keep it on my Phoenix little flashlight right there.
Nice.
Which, and I will say, Phoenix is coming out with a new version of this. It's slightly bigger, but got a lot more features on it, and I was kind of disappointed. I was like, "Thanks, guys. I just bought one last year finally, and now you've made it."
You're not going to buy 4 or 5 more flashlights this year.
And don't forget, if you go to EDC Roundtable, I do have a code over there. It's Knives Fast, I believe. So don't forget that. Yep.
Use the discount. For me, it's the Ocaso.
Hey, Bluminati, I will shill for the good people in this industry all day long. The people the people that put hard work in. You got that right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for me, the one that really surprised me was Rick Ocaso, Rick Valdez from Ocaso with the Solstice. I never really was one for that real slim CEO style, that gentleman's knife. But the minute he put one of those in my hand, we were at SHOT Show 23 or something, 22?
Yeah, 23.
23, and that knife just sings. It can be an EDC, it can be a gentleman's carry, it can be a Sunday.
Still never reviewed that knife. He put me on a list and said it was coming my way and never showed up. So
I will give Rick a shout for you on that.
Yeah, we'll take care of that.
Yeah, Rick, one of the nicest people in the world and one of the best knives ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was the CDC one that was coming my way, but it never did get here.
There was a lot of things that happened. A lot of things happened behind the scenes on that.
Yeah.
But I was going to show you while we're talking about Lancelot, TC, and because I think you'll enjoy what I'm about to show you. So this is a slip that Joe made for me, and inside is my only my second custom knife. And my only custom slip joint. This is from Gene Wiseman Knives.
Yes.
And Gene is out of Oklahoma. And he made this sucker for me. and just killed it. That
What's that handle
pattern
material?
It is paper micarta. It's been hand jigged.
Nice.
He did
Pinned
awesome
together.
on that.
That is
Hand
beautiful.
jigged. Yeah, he's amazing, and it's contoured and all sorts of pretty. And of course, I love a spear point. 100%. So yeah, Joe. When I told Joe I wanted something to match the class of this, he nailed it. So
What are you saying, Mallory?
Very cool. Hey, there's Dylan. Very cool.
The leather mats that we use on the show all the time were made by Joe for the show.
Yep.
For SMGA and SMKW, and they are high quality, good stuff. Like I said, my food knife I keep with me. That's a Lancelot slip as well.
Yep.
And I want to say, so, who was that? Renee Ramon asked me if I lost my strength like Samson when I cut my hair. Only a little bit, but I'm regaining it gradually. It's the farm work that does it.
When it doesn't throw his back out.
Yeah. Oh gosh, don't do that.
Oh, dude, it's been the last like 2 weeks. So last week, I was moving some square bales of hay. And I was just reaching and grabbing 50, 60-pound bales and just tossing them up.
Well, you're not a young man anymore. And, you can't do that.
And I just turned the wrong way with one of them, and I felt my back just seize up immediately. Well, then 2 days later, we were having 8 round bales delivered to our house, and they couldn't get them to where our hay bay is in our barn, so they just had to drop them out in front of the barn. And I ended up moving all 8 big round bales by hand myself into our hay bay, like through a horse gate and then down and into the hay bay and getting them organized in there by hand. So that my intention was to actually trim my horse a couple of days ago, but my back was not okay. And so I ended up doing that today, and now my back is back again messed up.
Oh,
so
and you got to go shoot things at the gun store tomorrow.
Not anymore. That got delayed. Henry had some delays on their end with a store that they were working with this weekend.
KC, can you put that comment by Timmy B up on the screen?
Sure.
Happens when you get old, TC. I'm not old, Tim. I love you. I'm not. I'm trying.
I've been old. I'm not. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm old and I've been old. So
I've been old for years. That's what bothers TC is that he's new old. I've been old.
See, it's one of those, and it's one of those things for me too. Like right now, I am at the age right now that my dad was when I was born, and I look back and I see all the things that he did with me, like playing basketball and football with me when I was a kid, and I'm like, good grief, I can't imagine myself doing that now. Let alone
at the same time, your dad did a lot more hands-on working stuff, and I also know what you eat for lunch each day. So I mean,
and okay, Greg, we can mute him now. But and my dad was a special bird. He really was. That was the strongest man I've ever known in my life. And the fastest man I've ever known in my life. That man was unbelievable. And I can just I only hope and pray that I'm half of what he was.
Right. Same, but with my dad, but I'm falling apart early. Greg, make sure you got the email from me. I think I spelled it right this time, but let me know.
I wasn't going to call you out that way.
You could have sent that to me. I'm the one. Oh,
I got it.
Oh, we didn't call KC out for his spelling error in the email.
I did not. I was going to wait and see if you did.
With the link. So I was sitting there this morning at the office, and Greg was like, yeah, I guess he'll send that link. I was like, he already sent the link. He sent it yesterday afternoon. And Greg goes,
I mean, it's a real subtle way for me, you telling me who your favorite is. First, you give him a Dolica. Then you conveniently
I didn't send him a Dolica. Keith did.
So I went, did you not get the email, Greg? Are you not special enough to get the email?
I'm not special enough.
I was like, I thought you were on it, and then I looked back, and it was just the E was put in the wrong place.
Yeah, I think I remedied it just now, but
you did. I've got it. See, for other people, when they're getting things, he can spell the name right. Make sure it gets there.
I like.
Make sure you throw that in your bag, T. That way I can get it in the mail for you tomorrow.
Hey, I like giving both of you a hard time. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fun, for sure. And we are going to do one more giveaway here, guys. But
there we go.
I appreciate all the questions. Greg, did you ever get a jelly donut? Wait, what I miss?
From the Patch Club for CDC. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he meant a real jelly donut. I was going to be like, hey, can you not see his belly right now? I mean, he does kind of have it hidden.
Hey, this is impressive. Kind of I'm allergic to eggs, so this is all without pastries.
Wow. That's it. Wait a minute. You live on a farm, don't you? And you can't eat eggs?
No eggs.
Oh, geez.
No brownies, no chips, none of that stuff. TC eats all that.
That sucks. Greg is the brains of SMKW. There you go, Mrs. C.
Mrs. C, if that was the case, we'd all be in trouble.
Yeah, we'd all be in trouble. I'm not even going to play on that one. My job is actually TC wrangler. Whenever we go off air, I put the leash on him, take him for his walk, that kind of thing.
That's what I was afraid of with this live. I thought Greg was going to be like, TC, you can't say that. I'm like, I'm not on the clock right now. Well, technically,
you are on the clock. You're always on the clock. But I'm off the clock.
I can say whatever I want to. All right.
Yeah, you do that anyway.
Yeah. The good news is none of them are watching this show, so it's okay. You're good.
I don't know. They might be.
No, nobody's watching. if they are, hi. Look, I'm wearing an SMKW shirt.
We're doing better than either one of us.
This is a good one. I love going to the store. If you guys have never been there, I would challenge you, if you live anywhere in any kind of vicinity, try to make a trip through there. It's worth it. Definitely is. And maybe you should time it out no, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to say it again. I've already said it enough, but time it out in a while. And you'll be able to see some cool new stuff there.
It's a magical experience. It really is.
It is. It's a great place. It really is. And I know there were some questions. Look, here's the thing. I know for a fact that nobody runs a business and wants to get something wrong. So please, guys, give them a break. Know that, like Greg said, there's a billion gazillion SKUs, and they're trying to get the inventory part of the online right. I know I saw our buddy Freak Show saying the last two things I ordered, my order got canceled and refunded. I get it. Okay. I get it. And I'm sure they're not happy with the mistakes and issues either. So just give them a break and hopefully they'll get it straight. So
we would much rather have your money than give it back any day.
And if there's ever any issues, don't hesitate to reach out to me or Greg. I can't promise that we can always fix those issues, but we can help at least remedy them and make it right.
Uphill,
but
both ways.
As far as the social media goes, we can't do anything if we don't know anything about it. So feel free and don't hesitate to reach out to us if there's ever any issues whatsoever, or you have any questions. I've told people whatsoever.
That there's been people reached out to me, said I'm having this customer service issue, and I sent them right to Greg. So
absolutely,
they got it taken care of. And Tree Sabin Troy said he'd visit SMKW, but they don't carry Tempest knives.
Yeah.
TC, you need to do something about this.
Getting good. This is great. This is wonderful.
Somebody clip that for him.
And I'm just going to say it again. If I see Devo knives show up, that's it. That's it. Okay, fine. I'm just having fun. All right. So, Greggy P, are the SMKW shirts no longer on the site system?
They are not currently on the site because one of the things that has been breaking the site every single time we put it up, for whatever reason, is clothing. We have tried several times trying to get them up there, and every time we put them up, they somehow break the site. So I have been, that's one of the things I've been yelling out for quite some time now.
And I'll go ahead and be completely honest. It blows my mind. I don't understand it. There are too many websites, including Amazon, that can put shirts up in multiple sizes and have you select those sizes. I don't understand it. Actually, no, I do understand it, but that is not my realm to control, unfortunately.
Yep,
Appreciate it, Timmy B.
understood. Oh gosh, the comment section is on
Oh, it's
fire
great.
right now.
Okay, that is the best sausage in Tennessee. Swaggerty sausage, good stuff. And we do have the world's second largest Buc-ee's. It was the
and the
biggest there
home
for a
of
while.
Bush's baked beans as well. So
Yes.
don't forget
If you haven't been
that.
out
And
to
that's,
Bush's, they have a
and-
they have a
and
tour you can
two,
go to. It's great.
I did the tour, and it is fantastic. Going through their kind of like museum of the history of Bush's baked beans and taking the tour of the factory, it is really, really cool. I'm a huge Bush baked bean fan, anyways. I eat all of them. There is not one single product that they make that I don't eat. And
you can look at his belly and tell that.
No, you can't. I have slimmed down, thank you. Mainly because of my condition, but
Condition? Okay.
my ADHD and my Adderall.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
got that.
Cookie and mouth disease.
It's really just a weight loss program that I'm
Ooh,
on.
that's
I don't think
TC
they have.
Justin Tom says we need to do an exclusive Bush's baked beans knife.
There you go. That's a
I
good idea.
love that idea.
I do too.
That's a
No,
collaboration
guys,
we
hold
need
on,
to do.
hold on. We're talking about sick burns tonight, so I got to do this. You don't like anything, Freak Show. It's okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
We
Oh
say
my
this
gosh.
to him all the.
That was great. That was
I'm
great.
just sorry he doesn't. But I love him anyway.
We love you, Freak Show.
He's my best buddy. I
We
love
you,
that guy.
Freak Show.
But
You
I
are
like to pick on him.
You are gloriously critical, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
It's gloriously critical. That is wow. Wait a minute. Freak Show business cards.
Gloriously
Freak
critical.
Show EDC sharpening services gloriously critical. That right there, that will get that's it right there. By the way, guys, seriously, if you need sharpening done, go to Instagram, DM Freak Show, and he will take care of you. And again, if he's that picky, he's going to take care of your edge and get it right. So, yep, I like picking on him though. It's fun. One of these days, he's probably going to snap on me, so I better be careful. All right, we are going to move towards the giveaway. TC and Greg, I'm not going to, I need to let you guys go. We've gone over what I said. So we will let you go, and I will jump on getting the last giveaway done here and move on. Thank you, by the way, Greg. There will be plenty of SMKW stickers in my giveaway, as there always is, because Greg always keeps me stocked up.
You let me know when.
We'll do. I think I'm good right now, but I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
I appreciate
TC got called out by Mrs. C. Shame on you for smoking. Naughty TC.
Yeah, it's a vice.
Yep.
All right, guys, it's been awesome, okay. TC. I appreciate you for letting me be here.
Anyway.
Everybody in chat,
guys,
awesome seeing you.
Seriously,
big shout out to him. He's my moderator on the SMKW Live every day, Monday through Friday, when I remember to turn it on. But you guys have fun. Good luck in the last one. Arizona, I'll get your thing out. And TC, see you in the morning. Bring the knife that way I can get it in the mail.
Yeah.
Peace.
Thank you guys so much. You guys
thanks,
are awesome. Greg. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a community to talk to and to be a part of, and it really means a lot to us, me personally, but also to us as a whole at SMKW. We really love you guys, and thank you so much. Thank you for having us on, KC.
Yeah, we very much appreciate you, and I appreciate you, like I said, doing the giveaway and everything. So, what is that? Just to clear it up, I'm the big fiber in Casey's booth. What? Fiber? I don't think that's the word he was trying to use.
So you're helping him stay regular? Is that what?
Yes, yes. Instead of beans, maybe, is that what he's trying to say? He's the fiber.
Your new nickname, Freak Show, is Metamucil. There we go.
Big fiber.
Your Casey's Metamucil.
Right.
Got it.
Seriously, I thank you for coming on. I missed you guys. Ginger, he's the big ginger. Okay. All right, that makes a whole lot. That makes a whole lot more sense than fiber. Okay. Mods, please note from now on, Freak Show is the big fiber. That is his He's got a nickname and he's got a slogan.
It helps
so
find him. I love it. I love it. Casey,
all right,
thank you again, brother.
You have a good one, man. All right,
too.
See you later. All right, guys, let's jump into this last giveaway again. The same David, I'm sure, and I saw your comment about your daughter, dude. I get it, man. That's really cool that you talked to her that long for her birthday. I'm sure she misses you guys too. That is really cool. Keeping Casey regular. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's move some stuff out of the way. Now we're going to do a giveaway here, and we are going to very much enjoy this one, I think. And so let's do a hashtag, but guys, you got 2 minutes to enter this hashtag exactly the way you see it on the screen. You need a U.S. mailing address. You are only allowed to enter one time per person per one account. Okay. And if I think you're cheating and using multiple accounts, I hold the right to disqualify you. It's just the way it is. So we're going to do this giveaway about, you need a U.S. mailing address. And thank you guys so much for putting up with me and these crazy live streams. This one was kind of all over. I missed a lot of comments, a lot of questions. I'm sorry. I read a lot of them, but while people are talking, it's sometimes hard for me to ask the next, you know what I'm saying? They're answering the last question. There's another question. It's tough. So I apologize. Oh, you know what? That is not the hashtag, but it really should be. Hold on. We're going to cancel this one, and we're going to do. That is funny. All right. So here is your hashtag that will only be up for 2 minutes. Go at it. Have fun. And that is classic Nice Fast right there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm sorry if I missed a bunch of you guys' questions. I know I did. I read them. I just couldn't get to all of them. So I apologize. Now we do have a tool along Sailboat. Tim B is so gracious to send these out for you guys to win. Thank you, Tim. We have the Big Giant Swag Pack. Ashlyn never brought a bunny down, so I'm just assuming there's not a bunny tonight. There is a Butter Knives Fast number 190, it looks like. Butter Knives Fast number 190. There is a keychain and 2 zipper pulls in here from Kelly. Very, very cool. I do want to thank some of the people. There's, of course, all the Knives Fast and Tempest swag. But I do want to thank some people. There is a Big Red EDC SKL patch in here. And there's also Big Red stickers. There is a O Father. Actually, there are 3 O Father stickers in here. What am I doing? There is now 1. This is the last one of these in a giveaway. So whoever wins this will be the last person to get one of the Ashland Jackwolf stickers because there's only one left and that one's mine. Sorry. There's a Lancelot leather in here. There is Bluminati and Mrs. Bluminati. There is one of these cool Bluminati made Nice Fast patches in there. Pins and Pin Blades is so gracious. He has sent me so many stickers. Please, guys, go check out his channel if you have not. Good dude over there. O Father as well. Go check out O Father's channel. He puts content up that's really cool. Definitely do that. Bluminati as well. Lots of good folks. All right. So I will go ahead and do the drawing and then we will show the rest. So you got 30 seconds. Man, I've got to stop talking. My throat is hurting. Woo! We are about done because my throat says I'm done. Yes, there is a Robert Feely sticker in there as well. It's up front here in the Knives Fast stuff. There is a Robert Feely sticker right there in the front. Yep. All right, 15 seconds and we will draw. Yeah, Joe, I hope you feel better, man. Okay, somebody said Joe Kasparek misspelled. So, Joe, do it again. I'll wait a second. I'll wait a beat. Okay, got you, Greg. Yep. My last SMKW order came in 3 days. Nice, Woodfish. Glad to have you here. I saw you earlier. I didn't get to shout you out, but thank you for being here very, very much. All right. Did Joe get to redo it? Joe. Wow. Kasparek, did you get to redo yours? There we go. All right, let's do this. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, I'm 108 entries, and we will show you what you win after this, the rest of it. So here we go. Let's see who our winner is. It was almost SMKW. Holy cow. Okay. 404 Mini Bike Gang, let me know you are in here. We'll have a little extra stipulation for you, if you don't mind, because I think if I remember, you're pretty young. So I'm going to need a parent to say it's okay for me to send this stuff to you, but please let me know you're here. 404 Mini Bike Gang. Is he here? Where is the Mini Bike Gang? Are you sure? 404? I see your comment. Let me know if you're sure. All right. I mean, let me know for sure, and then we'll redraw. The only problem, yeah, but we will. We'll redraw if you say you're sure. Okay. All right. Let me see. I don't think I can redraw. I think we'll have to put another hashtag. Yep, that is correct. All right. So we stopped sharing. Let's do another one. What? Why are you not working? Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So we're going to show this one and we're going to do it again, guys. Don't enter if you don't want to win. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. There's your hashtag. We're going to say 1.5 minutes this time. We're going to make it shorter because I got to get off here because my throat is killing me. Thank you, 404. All right, we'll go ahead and show this. First knife you're winning tonight is the Freya from Pickled Steel. This is the, is it SWD Stuff We Do version? And it is really nice. It will not come in a box. I'll just have it wrapped up really good. And then the second knife, beans and pickles? No, just beans. Is one of my favorite slip joints to come through in a while. I can't believe I'm giving this away. This is I'm trying to remember the name of it. The Luna from Real Steel. Listen to this. Well, we'll show it and you can hear it. Just really good snap to it. Really cool little slip joint. So that one will be in there. Yeah, pretty much. It's a little bit different than the Peacock, but yes, it's still made by Barnette as well. And then I got one more thing, but let's draw first. So 15 seconds, and then I will show you the last item in the giveaway. There is one more thing. Yep, I know I'm crazy, but it's all good. All right. All that, and there's one more item. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! All right, 107 entries this time. Let us see who our winner is this time. And if they're here, boom, Gabe Harlan. Gabe, are you here? Gabe Harlan. While we wait for Gabe, here's the last item. This is the Concept EDC Primate. Great, Gabe, hello, sir. I see you. There is the Concept EDC Primate. Very cool. Can't believe I'm giving away this blue thing, but I am. So very, very cool. So Gabe, you need to send me an email. You are our winner. Send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com. knivesfast@gmail.com. There you go. Tim B's always on top of it. Thank you, my friend. And Keith. Keith did it too. I'm sorry. I identify as Gabe. Gabe, send me an email. I need your name, your address, and again, if you could do a screenshot of you on the channel, that would be great. All right. Let's see. What was that? All right, are we good? You got the address. It is knivesfast. And thank you, Jim. knivesfast@gmail.com. My mods are all over it. All of them. Yeah, I would stay a little bit longer, guys, but my throat is roached. So I am done. So I hope everybody has a good one. I saw it, Mark. I saw it. I already forwarded your stuff to Greg. He'll get you taken care of. Very, very cool indeed. Oh man, you're good, Bill Doyle. I hope everything's all right with the dog. And we'll see you next time. We got more streams coming, of course. So, guys, I hope you had fun. Gabe, send me that email as soon as you can, please, so I can get that sorted and ready to go tomorrow. And that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. That's the reason I like to have Greg and TC on, is because they are super normal, super down to earth, super fun guys, and they enjoy it. What'd you get from the Wii guys there, Bill? Let me hear about it. Thank you, Papa Chuck. Appreciate you being here. Ben, oh, there's the next announcement. Nick Martino has reminded me next Monday is Ben from Jack Wolf, and that means in the next couple of days, you should see an announcement of what is coming from Jack Wolf. I may already know, and no, you can't get it out of me. And so you should see an announcement very soon of what the next Jack Wolf is, and we will have Ben on next Monday night, the 10th. Ben is an awesome friend and a good dude. Hey, Ed, thank you, man. Appreciate it. And I almost forgot to do the thing I always do at the end of the live stream. What did Bill, the Wii guys hook me up with a Wii Gavco Epaulet. I don't know. But anyway, it sounds cool. I almost forgot to thank. We had one super chat tonight, and that was from our buddy Ron Dobbins. Ron, thank you so much. Here is Ron's chat. Everybody buy a Tempest knife. They are the best. That is awesome, my friend. There is your $2 Dolica salute again. And that's the only one we had tonight. So makes it easy to go through. I always go through these again at the end. By the way, I want to take a moment. And yes, I know I said I got to get off of here, but channel members, thank you. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed this week's early release video. And also, we are all caught up with channel members as far as stickers. And I appreciate it for you guys being so patient and so supportive. It is incredible. So thank you. And that goes for YouTube channel members and Patreon members. We still do have quite a few people on Patreon, and it is awesome. They are really supportive folks. And some of those are listed in my description. The VIP members, which are $7 a pop, they're all listed in the description. So that is really, really cool. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it, man. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I can do. So like this stream, please. Leave me a comment once it's done, and make sure you are subscribed to the Knives Fast channel, and please hit that notification bell to all. And I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate all you regulars and all the folks that are new. And thank you for watching the Knives Fast. Hold on. I got to do this real quick. I got to do that. Troy's making me be bad. I had to put that up right at the end. And now, thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.